What's up, guys? Pax Person is another for guys, and today, just doing another final thoughts video, I guess. I did one of these last week. I thought I'd do another one again after the Packers lose to the Eagles. My video once again last night was kind of shorter, so it could get out quicker, and I didn't really put my honest thoughts down on the game. So I kind of just want to do that now. Packers are 4-8. But going out of this game, I'm not as mad. When Rodgers went out last night and Jordan Love was coming in, I was kind of in a state of, just sadness. But then Love threw that touchdown to Christian Watson, and I feel like for a lot of us Packers fans, that gave us some kind of hope. Some kind of hope. Some kind. I know you can't base one throw or one, garbage points off of, one game, but, that gave a lot of Packers fans hopes for the season, or, for the future, maybe. What we learned last night is that Christian Watson is good. He's not a bust. A lot of Packers fans like to call him one at the beginning of the year, but he has absolutely stepped up his game and has become a huge receiver for this team. And, just the final thoughts on it is I'm not as mad as, going into this game. I knew if we lost, I wasn't going to be as mad, but that gave us a lot of hope. That gave us hope. That throw, the catch, the run, it gave us hope. And I think that's the biggest thing. And the defense last night, the run defense was absolutely horrible, by the way. Just got to mention that now. Another thing is, I think we need to realize that this is the end for Joe Barry. He needs to be gone. He needs to be gone. Joe Barry needs to be fired by the end of the season. And I saw a post today that said Matt LaFleur said that he has no issues with Joe Barry. I feel like Matt LaFleur needs to get his head out of his ass and realize what is going on. We had no plan. No plan for Jalen Hurts last night. No plan. And if you just go look at the highlights of the first half, we had no game plan for the guy. We had no game plan. There was nothing. And you go look at the rushing yards. Sanders ran all over us. Worst run defense I've seen since the 2019 NFC Championship game, by far. That was a disappointment. But I don't want to come in here and shit on the Packers. I'm only shitting on Joe Barry right now because he needs to be gone. I hope I never have to see him standing on the sideline again after this season. He needs to be gone. He does. His play calling's horrible. What he does with the defense is terrible. And I don't know if this was his play call or if it was Jaire Alexander. But why on a 3rd and 14 is Jaire Alexander playing the sticks? He was about 10 yards off of, was it A.J. Brown? I can't remember. 10 yards off the guy. He was standing 10 yards back at the sticks. There's a guy 10 yards. So all he had to do was run a curl. He ran the curl and then got about 12 yards. They go for it on 4th and 2. They get that first down. And then they go score, by the way. So that, I'm not blaming that on Jaire. It's mostly, it could be the play calling that Joe Barry ran on that play. But, I think it's just time to realize that Joe Barry needs to be fired. He needs to be fired. I think this was the game, the wake-up call. And, yeah, that's all I gotta say on that. But, this team, they're gonna have obstacles. We understand that. Us Packers fans understand. We're not gonna make the playoffs every year. We're not, it's a fact. We're not gonna make the playoffs every single year. Like, I get that. But when you have to sit and watch your team lose, I mean, it sucks. I mean, you can't just sit there and not say anything. I mean, there's obviously an issue, but I think we have hope. And I would really like to see Jordan Love play next week, but I think Rodgers is going to come back and play because he's a tough motherfucker. He is a tough one. Rodgers is tough. But, I mean, I think for the Packers fans right now, we're just, when Jordan Love is on the field, it's going to be excitement. Because I really want to see if he is the next franchise quarterback for this team. Laugh in my face all you want, but I really do think Jordan Love can potentially, I mean, not win the Super Bowl right away, not make the playoffs right away in his career, but I really feel like if he improves throughout, maybe he needs about like 2 years after Rodgers is gone. 2 years, he can improve, and then I really think if we can piece our offense together and get better, he could really be a franchise quarterback. I really do have belief in Jordan Love. I really do. I think he could actually be a franchise quarterback for this team. But last night was just kind of a wake-up call. I mean, we lost the game. We lost. I get that, but we played a pretty dang good game. We kept it close. I mean, we were down 13-0. We could have hung up the jerseys then and there, down 13-0, but no, we fought all game. We fought all game. So I think ending this video, I'm just going to say that I'm proud. You know, I'm not proud of the record. 4-8 is not good, obviously. But I'm proud of this team. I'm proud of what they were able to do in big games this year. We played the Bills close. We played the Eagles close. We've kept most of our games close this year. I don't think there's been one game where we got blown out this year. I don't think there is. No. There is not a single game this year that we did not fight. Just gotta think about that and be proud. And Rodgers, I mean, I see him staying another year after this. I don't think he'll leave. I think in the offseason he'll kind of, you know, stay around, hang around for another year, improve the guys in the offseason. Everyone can get healthy, and then maybe we can look at the playoffs next year, potentially. But as of right now, I think going out of this year, us Packers fans just have to just keep watching and be happy. I mean, just be happy with what we are watching. Just be happy that Aaron Rodgers is on that football field right now. Even if he's injured, be happy with what you're watching out of him, because it could be potentially the last time we're watching him on the field if he doesn't play next year. So it's just positivity. I mean, that's the key right now. If you're a Packer fan, I mean, there's a lot mad. I can't stand the ones that call the game right away, say we're done. It's just positivity is key, and you're not going to win it every year. You're not going to make the playoffs every year. You're not going to go win the Super Bowl every year. You're not going to make the playoffs every year. We're not going to win the division every year. So I think all we can really look forward to right now is just watching Aaron Rodgers play and just have fun. Watch the Bears game next week. Just have fun. Vikings game might not be a fun one to watch, but, I mean, we've kept every game close this year. So, yeah, that's all I have to say for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Go Pack Go forever and always, no matter what. We could go 0-17. I'd still be screaming on the couch for this team. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Go Pack Go. Those are my final thoughts for this week. See you guys in the next... Oh, my God. I'll see you guys in the next video. Go Pack Go. Goodbye.